there are many picturesque small towns scattered around Europe's coastline. Buying seafront properties in such towns is very appealing and lucrative, whether you're seeking a vacation home or aiming to profit by turning them into seasonal rentals and Airbnbs in the tourist months. During the peak seasons, these towns are inundated with visitors, and seaside apartments are consistently in high demand. Apartments remain the most common and practical property type in these locales, with newly built condominiums along the waterfront particularly favored by savvy investors for their modern amenities and strong rental appeal. Prices vary throughout, but one thing is for certain: these towns are the premier hotspots of their respective countries. Moreover, these towns are fully equipped with essential services, and more importantly, all of them welcome foreign investment. So here are 15 small towns to buy a seaside apartment in Europe. Number 15. Rapallo, Italy. A few kilometers from Portofino lies one of Liguria's most coveted resort town, Rapallo, surrounded by nature in its most alluring Mediterranean garb. It can serve as a great base for those looking to explore the rest of the Italian Riviera. Hence, property investment here is always lucrative. There are currently more than 350 seaside apartments up for sale in and around the main town of Rapallo, with median prices ranging from $180,000 for a one-bedroom apartment to $2 million for a four-bedroom penthouse. These prices can go even lower if the condo is situated further away from the renowned hotspots and coastal views. But be aware, some of the more affordable apartments are often run down and require extensive renovation, which itself can cost thousands of dollars. Moreover, the town and the whole municipality is highly connected and developed, with frequent train connections to nearby Genoa and the rest of the Riviera. Number 14. Nazaré, Portugal. Situated between two big cities, Lisbon and Porto, Nazaré is a small beach town, famous for its insanely huge waves and surfing scene. Every winter, heaps of professional big wave surfers visit this town and stay for months, anxiously checking the surf forecasts for the big waves to roll in. Apart from the surfers, it's becoming increasingly more popular with digital nomads and retirees due to its low cost of living and gorgeous beaches. The most common property type in Nazaré is apartments. Currently, there are more than 500 listings available, with median prices ranging from $140,000 for a modest studio flat to $550,000 for a sumptuous apartment. Prices often differ from one building to another, with more older structures commanding a low price tag, while condos in the more modern and renovated complexes being more expensive. Being a small town, Nazaré offers a very tranquil lifestyle, which is great for those opting to get away from the hustle and bustle of the bigger cities. Number 13. Makarska, Croatia. Stretching for around 60 kilometers on the Dalmatian coast, Makarska is just an hour drive away from the city of Split. It's known for its lively nightlife, seafront promenade, and idyllic setting, sandwiched between the Biokovo mountain range and the glistening Adriatic Sea. This combination of cosmopolitan bars and restaurants and stunning beaches with calm bays makes Makarska a popular choice for a perfect Croatian getaway. Currently, there are only 80 to 120 apartment listings available in this small Croatian town, with average prices ranging from $230,000 to $500,000. Due to this low inventory, prices are expected to rise in the coming years as more and more people are opting to buy away from the main cities of Croatia. Furthermore, Makarska is also a tourist hotspot, thus setting up vacation rental and Airbnb business here is also lucrative. Plus, lots of visitors often explore this lovely part of Croatia on a small ship cruise, sailing into its compact ports to stay overnight. Another benefit of buying here is that Croatia does not levy property tax on apartments, so the tax rate is 0%. Number 12. Benalmádena, Spain. Situated just 13 kilometers away from the city of Malaga, Benalmádena town represents calmness through a picturesque urban landscape of narrow streets and plazas. Its beaches are renowned across Costa del Sol, varying from wide, sandy beaches, perfect for families, to more rocky beaches that are best suited for serious swimmers. All the modern-day services and amenities are readily available here. The international community is also strong, and being just 30-minute train ride away from Malaga, it is easily accessible. There are around 250 to 300 listings for seaside apartments in and around the main town, with average prices for a one-bedroom modest condo going for as low as $160,000, while price for an ideally placed seafront three-bedroom apartment can easily reach $800,000 US. Beside Benalmádena, its nearby counterparts like Marbella and Estepona are also prime spots for buying a seaside apartment. Number 11. Sète, France. Buying a seafront apartment in the more prominent towns of France, especially in the French Riviera like Saint-Tropez, Menton and Antibes, can be very expensive, with average prices easily reaching $1 million. While in contrast, Sète is a more affordable yet easily accessible coastal town in France. Just 25 kilometers away from Montpellier, Sète is often touted as Little Venice of France, offering cultural activities that appeal to lovers of art and history. With its canals lined by colorful buildings and crossed by drawbridges and swing bridges, the main town displays sea views from each side. Along the edges of the canals are attractive buildings, condominium complexes, housing shops, restaurants, and bars. According to its local realtor websites, there are around 600 to 700 listings of apartments in and around Sète, with median prices ranging from $105,000 for a one-bedroom apartment to $430,000 for a four-bedroom penthouse. Number 10. Corfu Town, Greece. Corfu Town, also known as Kerkyra, is the main point of interest on its namesake island. With a very rich historical background and architecture, quite unique amongst the Ionian Sea, due to the town's long-lasting ties with the Venetians, Corfu Town flaunts a historical charm. As a whole, the whole town is a crossover between a modern city and a rural village, filled with historical monuments and spectacular works of art. When most people think about buying property in Corfu, freestanding houses are the first choice. Many overlook the value offered by the town's historic sea-facing condominium apartments. These flats provide a more budget-conscious entry into Corfu's property market, especially when compared to the significantly higher cost of seafront homes elsewhere on the island. That said, buyers should be aware that many of these apartments, though full of character, may require extensive renovation to meet modern standards. Number 9. Nesebar and Sunny Beach, Bulgaria. Known as the Pearl of the Black Sea, is one of Europe's oldest cities, and nearby area of Sunny Beach is the famous resort town in Bulgaria. The main town of Nesebar rarely has any apartment listings, but the stretch of Sunny Beach has several vacancies available. Besides that, there are many newly built condominium complexes in the more secluded parts. Most of these coastal properties, mainly in resort towns that are exclusively designed for seasonal living, are operational in peak seasons, as in winter months, such areas remain empty. But anyhow, the median prices are very low, with average price for a well-furnished condo near Sunny Beach going for around $70,000. For those opting for luxury, a budget of around $210,000 is more than enough for a premium sea-facing apartment with direct access to the beach. Number 8. Saranda, Albania. An increased number of foreign investors and retirees have started buying real estate in Albanian coastal cities. The main reason for this is very low barrier to entry in comparison to the neighboring nations like Greece, Montenegro, and Croatia. And the seaside resort town of Saranda is one of the best out of all the beach cities the country has to offer. Due to the fast-paced development, close proximity to the Greek island of Corfu, and an abundant real estate on offer. The median condo listing price over here is way under $100,000. Plus, luxury seafront villas are also available, or are under construction, near the premises of the main city, but those are priced higher in comparison to apartments at around $280,000. All in all, Albanian Coastline is the cheaper alternative to property investors and people that are looking for a seaside property. Number 7. Tarifa, Spain. Lying on the Costa de la Luz and across the Strait of Gibraltar facing the country of Morocco, Tarifa is most famous for its wind sports, like windsurfing, sailing, kite surfing, as well as many others. There are also lots of other things to do here, such as roaming around in the town, enjoying the delicious cuisines of this region, sunbathing or engaging in water sports on the beachfront, or taking the local ferry to Tangier to enjoy a weekend retreat or just to explore. In recent years, it has seen major development, and a lot of foreign individuals, especially Brits, have started buying real estate near its vicinity. Many opt to buy seafront apartments in one of its newly constructed complexes. These condos are decked with modern amenities and facilities. Median prices range from $120,000 to $350,000 US dollars. Number 6. Rethymno, Greece. Located on the northern coast of the island of Crete, Rethymno is a medium-sized town with growing tourism and mobility sectors. It is known for its Venetian harbor, which is lined by fishing boats and many seaside taverns. While property seekers often gravitate toward the better-known hubs of Heraklion or Chania, Rethymno quietly offers many of the same coastal luxuries at a more accessible price point. A one-bedroom beachfront condominium can typically be found in the range of $75,000 to $120,000, depending on location, view, and condition. The real estate market here is buoyed by the town's growing tourism sector and improved connectivity, with easy access to the island's transport network. Beyond its property perspective, Rethymno is laid back with a Mediterranean lifestyle setting, along with well-developed array of amenities, from healthcare and shopping to fine dining and cultural festivals. Number 5. Opatija, Croatia. Another Adriatic gem, Opatija is located in the Istrian coastal belt of Croatia. Renowned for its elegant Austro-Hungarian architecture, lush parks, and the scenic Lungomare promenade, this coastal town has long been a favored retreat for European aristocracy. Its mild Mediterranean climate and serene ambiance make it an ideal destination for year-round living. The town provides breathtaking views of the Kvarner Gulf and the nearby islands of Kirk and Cres, which are easily accessible by car or ferry. The town's 25 kilometers of shoreline boasts many seafront apartment listings. Currently, roughly 400 condos are up for sale, with median price equating to $380,000. Accessibility is another advantage of Opatija. The town is well connected, with the nearby Rijeka airport facilitating international travel. Additionally, its proximity to major highways ensures easy access to other parts of Croatia and neighboring countries. Number 4. Lloret de Mar, Spain. Approximately 70 kilometers from Barcelona and 30 kilometers from Girona, Lloret del Mar is a vibrant coastal town situated on Spain's northeastern Costa Brava. Seaside living here means enjoying Mediterranean views, engaging in various water sports, and participating in numerous festivals and events throughout the year. The community is diverse, with a mix of locals and expatriates, contributing to a dynamic and welcoming atmosphere. Prices for one-bedroom apartments start around $100,000, while more spacious or sea view properties can range from $200,000 to $400,000 or more. The town's popularity as a tourist destination also means that rental yields can be attractive, especially during peak seasons. Its prime location offers easy access to these major cities, making it a convenient spot for both tourists and residents. Number 3. Sorrento, Italy. Whenever one thinks about coastal towns of southwestern Italy, areas like the Amalfi Coast are always on top of the list. Thus, the town of Sorrento is no exception. It is the perfect spot to explore all the nearby islands, national parks, and localities. Seaside living in Sorrento provides residents access to beautiful beaches, vibrant nightlife, and a variety of cultural events throughout the year. Due to a high influx of tourism, The demand for housing is very high here, so the median price for an apartment is considerably high, but cheaper options can be had a bit further away from the touristic hotspots. As of the first quarter of 2025, the average asking price for apartments in Sorrento is around $380,000 to $700,000 US. This price reflects the town's desirability and limited availability of real estate. Number 2. Budva, Montenegro. One of the most visited destinations in Montenegro, Budva attracts mostly domestic and other Eastern European buyers. Filled to the brim with bars, restaurants, and limestone houses, its old town is designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and there's plenty of fun to be had on the beaches, as well as at the seafront bars which pop up in the summer. As of early 2025, the Budva real estate market remains robust. While global economic factors always play a role, demand for quality properties, especially those with sea views or close proximity to key amenities, is consistent. Apartments and villas near the old town or beaches are especially popular, which can drive up prices and limit availability. A one-bedroom property of 60 square meters would cost approximately $250,000, and a two-bedroom of 85 square meters would cost approximately $340,000. These prices fall significantly if one gravitates a bit further away from the coastline. Number 1. Lagos, Portugal. Nestled on the sun-drenched shores of the Algarve, Lagos is strategically located amid thriving towns like Faro, Albufeira, and Portimão, all of which are considered top business locations in Portugal, guaranteeing an influx of economic activity and rental demand for investors. Besides, the town itself enjoys a stellar reputation among global travelers, retirees, and digital nomads alike. The Portugal News also reported a remarkable 38% increase in its residential rental prices, fueled by the demand for rental properties. This translates into attractive prospects for those seeking a consistent income stream in this tourist hotspot. According to the recent data, over 1,000 apartment listings are available on its local real estate platforms, with approximately 24% boasting coveted ocean views. However, buying apartment here comes with a massive price tag, as most apartments facing the sea are listed over $400,000. But then again, there are cheaper options available a bit further inland, with median prices under $300,000.